we have the next story, which I think has gotten all Kenyans generally collectively angry. And I think it's the pictures for me. You know, had you heard, sometimes it's like when you listen to a story, and you don't necessarily have visual aid of what is being described to you, right? There is something about when you put the visuals next to the words in the description that can make it either really amazing or really horrible. And that is, again, something we'll be talking about later on when we're talking about film and filmmaking with the amazing guests that we have, because it is so difficult to put words out of a script, words out of the air, and make them something that people will actually sit down and watch and be like, yes, good job, you know? And this is the story of, unfortunately, Bahatis. Now, the Bahatis are a very wonderful couple. And they started this really nice, interesting venture earlier on this week when they said it's their 7th year anniversary. And so they're going to be, I think Bahati was going to be gifting Diana 7 different gifts in representation of every single year they've been together. And I think I saw a big billboard on the side of the road just the other day. Yes, there's the billboard right there, where it was their happy anniversary being celebrated. And I was like, okay, yes, we see you, Jesus. We see you. Because that's exactly what the Jesus family did when they got like this huge celebration that they were doing. Randomly move. Even Amber Ray did the billboard as well, right?
It's a thing these days. You have a bit of disposable income and you want to show
just
love.
want to claim a whole billboard. So it's quite interesting for everyone else who's just driving. Who's that? You know, it's like, it's a very...
That's the only way someone should claim you. Rings are overrated. Put me on a billboard.
Put me on a billboard.
On the superhighway.
I don't want to explain to people in the DMs that, no, he's my man. No. My man.
He's just
show the world.
He's just a friend who was doing too much.
But I think it became a little too far gone when they decided to take this on a whole different tangent. Apparently, according to Bahati, they decided to go for a waxing session. The two of them decided to go for a waxing session. And actually, when I was reading the story, I'm like, oh, did they both get waxes? Because if that's the case, I don't see the issue. Everyone can get a wax. You get a wax. You get a wax. Anybody gets a wax. Everybody wants to feel silky smooth. Why are you trying to hate a dude for trying to live his best life? But that wasn't the issue there. He says, and his quote is what got me like hella cringed, because he says, she said she wants to clean it up before it is gifted. I'm like, what are we talking about? Sir, what are we referring to? Are you... Hey!
Content, yeah.
Are you Swale? You're going to come on the internet of Beyonce, and start to say things like your baby mama is cleaning up her lady bits for her to receive a gift. Like, what are we trying to say? Why it was just like, what is that? But then it got worse when he actually posted a picture of himself after he continued to say that. She wanted to, he insisted that he wanted to go in for her vaginal as well, because, you know, cleaning duties. I just like, why would you want to be in a room with someone? Great, it's great, but then to be entirely honest, y'all can do whatever you need to do in the privacy of your own room. But the fact that you now go ahead and take a picture of yourself doing this as your wife has her open legs and getting, I'm just like, Bahati, surely, what? Why? Also, why the face? Why are you shocked? Me, everything about that picture made me angry. I'm not gonna lie. Everything about that picture made me angry. Everything about the caption made me angry. Everything about this whole debacle made me angry. I was so game for them doing their 7 whatever's gifts for. I'm expecting, you know, pomp and pizzazz and all of these things, showmanship. But this is where you start showing us you taking a picture as your wife is getting a wax. It was too much for me. Well, and a lot of other Kenyans agreed with me.
Are we not tuned in? Are we not ready to see what the second gift will be, or the third gift will be? I feel like these people have really mastered the art of social media. As in, this is what gets people talking. Here we are talking about them. We would not have talked about the Bahatis. We didn't talk about the billboard, because at this point, everyone is doing it.
Yeah, everyone and their brother.
But, you know, we're talking about it now. But I think people should... Yeah, let's feel shame. Let's make shame. Let's bring back shame.
Yes.
Shame should be a thing now, you know?
Yes, I think we need to normalize
let's
shame.
Feel embarrassed about it.
A little embarrassment can help us.
But at the same time, have you not ever asked yourself the question, have I not made it, or have I not been able to pierce certain markets because I'm not audacious enough to do certain things.
Girl, if this is what it needs, if this is what is required on my resume,
You and your
I
husband
resume to
just-
stay indoors.
You know, and these relationships actually come with a camera person. So is there therapy for these
For the
camera
third
people?
person?
Because they really go through it, you know. Let's not even talk about the, what do you call it, the Bahatis. The Rapundos are another one, you know.
Those
the
are
camera
doing
person.
it. Oh my God.
Who does debriefing for this poor soul?
Do they get training, media training? Because it's really a lot.
What happens when no one else is in the room? You know, how do they sleep?
No, but if this is what they're willing to show us on camera, it always begs the question of, my goodness, y'all are wild.
So tell us on the number 0770729366, do you and your partner do things for the internet, okay? Do you show them shaggy? Do you show the most intimate parts of your lives with your audience of 72 people?